Be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is right there, one down.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 9.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Very lopsided for the pitcher, 0 for 15. Gone down on strikes 12 times as well. Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he's got it for out number 2. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder.
Rounded down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
3-0 now. Previous history with Luis Severino. Comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And the 3-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Sale gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Center fielder, Aaron.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .348 batter. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well.
Two things pitchers really love. That talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Gary Sanchez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Now the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Andujar, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Luke Voigt would be next. The 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Number 72.
There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 25.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the third pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is taken outside for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about it. Here's big Aaron Judge. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Didi Gregorius is on deck. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from 3rd.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases low. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Andrew McCutcheon will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. We'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. That's inside. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He can't get there as it falls in. 1 run scores, and he is in there.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Andujar can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Benintendi ranging back, and it bangs off the monster. To second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1 home. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. A two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Count is 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 26.
There's a strike. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's only 1 for 10. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Center fielder, Jackie.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He went down swinging to start the home first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
2-1 now to Mookie. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Gleyber Torres. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Leon has a play. 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off. Three and one now to Brett Gardner. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Digging in, Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Here's Didi Gregorius. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. One there. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Gardner comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. So he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Drew Pomeranz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Outside 3-0 now. Pomeranz playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 3-1. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that one got a piece of him. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
The batter, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the second run will score as well.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Garton.
Here's Brett Garton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia, and the return will pull the first baseman off the bag, so they'll just settle for the 1 out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot as this lead got even wider.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the matchups against Drew Pomerantz. He's 2 for 4. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the settling in now. Mitch Moreland will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. 1 down. Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base.
Comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 57.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. High and deep to center field. McCutchen looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Standing in now, Sandy Leon.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Ground ball right side. Torres picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Here's Didi Gregorius. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's batting .381. He's taken him deep once. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Andrew McCutchen. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bogarts has it, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the first base line. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. It's up to a 3-2 full count now. 1 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 3-1 to Martinez.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Benintendi on third. Martinez on at second with 2 down. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to wreck.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Boston strands a couple. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Stepping in, Luke Voigt, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Leon recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
1-1 to count. The 1-1. Second ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's safe.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch as soon as it comes out.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Benintendi going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the... Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back, and it's off the green monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat.
Sonny Gray comes on now, and he'll take over.
New York, number 55, Sonny Gray.
From the belt, the pitch, and no swing apparently, ball 1. Pedroia stands at second with no outs. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Striding in once again, Sandy Leon. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's just 1 for 6. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Popped him up. Gregorius moving to his left. 2 gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Mookie Betts would be next. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The next 3-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. McCutchen going back. Still going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He also has 1 home run. 1-1 the count now. So 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Zach Britton will slide in now and
for New York, number 53, Zach Britton.
Betts at third, Benintendi at second with 2 gone. Slow bouncer to the right side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Dero.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Tyler Thornburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now batting.
So he sets him down swinging. Giancarlo Stanton goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And that misses inside 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's a .333 hitter.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Britton is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. After it is McCutchen. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a... Here's Miguel Andujar now. He doubled his last time through. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Andujar leads off second with nobody out. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
One and two to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Ball two.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3 and 2 now.
Wow, from 0 and 2 to 3 and 2, and that last pitch on 2 and 2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Coming to the plate. Now, Gleyber Torres. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Neil Walker will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
1 and 2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit hard on the ground to first. Voigt scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. So the Bronx Bombers posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Chad Green is credited with the win. Chris Sale was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.